Good evening everybody. This is number 2 video and it's a carry on from number 1 taken a couple of nights ago. I ran out of space on my SD card on my phone, so I couldn't actually finish it, so I'll just spend a couple of minutes finishing off what I was talking about. I finished on this one and it says Leadnum on the tube, and as I said before, it's one of the seeds from a Sephora Autumn Gold, and it's very nice and upright. I did also speak about Wingham, and this is another Wingham. They are lovely trees. I do like the leaves and its upright structure, but I pointed out on the other one how one shoot will then subdivide into 2 and then subdivide again. And this again is such a really good example. If I can just pull that branch out the way, there's that branch from about 3 or 4 years ago, subdivided into 2, and you can see, I think just there again it's subdivided into 2 and even further up again. And I talk about weaknesses where this subdivision takes place, and this tree demonstrates it marvelously. Look at that. I came down here a few months ago, half the tree was on the floor and it had a break, a rip, a tear. Well, one half of that subdivision had just given away in the summer underneath the weight of its foliage, and this is what I'm left with. Actually, it has rotated once in the ground, and that's why it has stakes there and is tied up, but that's nothing to do with that tear there. What I'm planning to do in the winter is get a loader here with a platform, get somebody up there on a platform, and I will reduce this considerably and just see what happens, because it's just going to kill itself. It's going to tear itself apart because of that weakness of these subdivisions. Right, that's just about the end of the elms talk that I was planning to do. There's a bit of room at the end here, and rather than put elms in, I rather do like Asian pears, so I'll put 2 different varieties in here at the end, and they're coming on well. She'll get some fruit from them in 2 or 3 years time. And getting back to where I started, these are the cracks. Now, all the trees I've showed you in number 1 and number 2, they all should have a good resistance to Dutch elm disease, and I would be amazed if any of them did die. They might catch it and they might lose some limbs, but I think they will make a good recovery and carry on. Looking further out, there are loads of elm trees here, different varieties. Many of them will survive, but I'll do more videos on those in due course. That's all for number 2. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.